So working on these diminished arpeggios, a little sloppy. I haven't warmed up today. Very sad story. Um, you really want to work on. This is a good place to work on finger independence and like little shifts. So I would work on like portions of this. This portion, I would call that one portion. It's 8 notes. And watch how I'm doing that shift. Like in the lowest part of the neck, right here in open position, like that is almost an extension because of the frets are so far apart at that part of the guitar. And so you'll notice like I have my fourth finger's flat, and when I put it down, I put everybody down. And then as soon as I get there, I'm collapsing the hand to make so that I'm not spending a whole lot of energy abducting my fingers all the time. So just practicing that is a good little exercise where I go one and then all, and then this sort of shrinks. Yeah, it collapses. And then now my third finger's in position to play this A flat. I don't want to collapse right there because I'm going to play these 4 notes in sequence and I'm going to be in that position. But I'll relax it as much as possible. And it's really important to practice that stuff I'll say with care or great attention so that you can focus on like using as little energy as possible, as efficient as possible. And then what's fun is that just repeats over and over. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna do that same thing but over one string and one fret. You're doing the exact same thing that you just did when you play them in this way. And hopefully, yeah, man, I haven't been practicing because I've been too busy rebuilding the jam room, but the goal that you're shooting for is to have it be as relaxed as possible and as little, for me anyway, as little abduction as possible as I can manage. Different people's different hands, all that stuff, but I would practice it in these little sort of eight note chunks and just check it out again. Smaller groups is always good for figuring out the how of what you're doing. Same thing. And this is where stuff starts to get weird because now you're into the B string. So now you have to learn this right there and how you're going to play that. So you're playing 1, 4, 1, 4, 3, 1. Everything's cool and as it has always been. Oh, but are you going to use your third finger? Probably, because let's see what happens. We're going to go 1, 4, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3. And this is the one place where now you have to shift 2 frets from the G to the B string. And the math gets a little different again because you've got the B string in the middle now. So now we're doing 1, 4 and shifting up for 1, 4. Like that. And just working on that shift, sometimes that 8-note group is too much. So you'll just work on that little 4-note group. And what I'm doing is just like, we're talking about throwing a ball. A friend of mine calls these hand throws, and I love it because you're going to look first at where you want to end up with that first finger. and jump right to it. Right? So sometimes, like with that, to get that smooth, I'm just moving the whole hand over. Watch the thumb, if I can do it like this. It strangles a little bit behind, but better is probably right along with it. It's guiding a little bit. I think it's probably a little too sticky. I'll slow it down. And then on the way down, it's the opposite. I've got to jump down this way. Ready, go. And I might practice it just like that. Jump. Jump. Like so. Sorry. Oh, I did it different. Something like that. So, all in all, just from what we're looking at is just smaller groups of them. Jump. Jump. And I wouldn't be afraid either, like, let's say you've gotten away from this and, hey, you're really dying to get your diminished arpeggios happening, to just, okay, Monday, Tuesday, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just work on this. That's it. Just that. Because that is probably a third or a half of the whole thing. Maybe just that, up and down. Right? That's going to be a theme in talking about the other arpeggios that we're looking at tonight. Because then you're just doing the same thing here. And then here, that's where it changes as you go to the B string. It's just playing little mini positions with shifts.